Which of these two characters is the better successor? And I'm of course talking about Miguel O'Hara as Spider-Man or Terry McGinnis as Batman. For starters though, before I make the argument for which one is better, I just want to make an announcement that I think both of these guys are peak in their own ways. I love Terry McGinnis as Batman as much as I love Miguel O'Hara as Spider-Man. But without any further ado, let's get started by talking about one of, if not the most essential parts to any character, their backstory. And to start, let's do Miguel O'Hara's. He was a scientist for Alchemax that got backstabbed not once but twice by his boss and supervisor. His boss laced him with a hallucinogen drug called Rupture, which genetically altered his DNA to make him reliant on that drug to survive. Then when he tried to genetically splice himself with his old DNA from before he was exposed to the drug, his supervisor actually switched his old DNA with spider DNA instead, causing him to then become Spider-Man, but with some minor differences. With the genetic splicing of the spider's DNA, it gave him practically every power that Peter Parker Spider-Man had, excluding his spider sense and his ability to stick to walls. Instead, he got, thankfully so, retractable talons and fangs, one giving him the ability to cling to walls and the other paralysis venom, allowing him to immobilize his opponents. And next up, we got Terry McGinnis' backstory, which begins with him figuring out about his father's death, where he then stumbles into the Batcave seeking revenge. He steals Batman's suit. Then after stealing Batman's suit, he seeks retribution for his father's death, which he gets. And then after the fact, Batman sees the determination in Terry and actually becomes a mentor for him to become Batman and become the successor. Then later down the line, it's actually revealed that Terry McGinnis is actually Bruce's biological son. And damn, bro, I can't lie, both of their backstories are straight up peak. Also, bro, can we just examine how immensely tough both of their designs are? I mean, honestly, just look at how much their suits complement each other. They both have the claws, the wings, the suit being skin tight, and just look at how sharp, crisp, and clean they are, bro. Oh my god. Holy shit, bro. This is a hard answer to give, but I gotta say, if we're talking straight up like successors, you gotta give it to Batman Beyond. I mean, that guy is the successor of Batman. He's literally Bruce's biological son. But when we talk about creativity and a new aspect and outlook onto a character, it's gotta be Miguel O'Hara. Bro is so tough. But I'm honestly very curious upon your guys' answers. Let me know down in the comments, which one are you picking, Terry McGinnis or Miguel O'Hara?